Damn the music on this. Yo, what's going up guys? Joseph19 here. It's a Wednesday gaming, but I'm also recording this on a Tuesday, so happy Pancake Day. So we're going to be playing a game called The Space in Between. It's like an American Asian game. Don't fully know how to say that correctly. Let's just get into this. Let's start. And June. What is the answer to problem 14? You have absolutely no idea what the professor is talking about. You had spent the previous night watching anime instead of doing your homework. All of a sudden you feel a kick from the side of your desk. It's 47, a voice whispers from your right. Oh, it's 47. You see Miles. After class you approach him. Thanks for that, you say. Glancing at his backpack, you see a familiar pin from your favourite band. You listen to Fleet Foxes? Your first date with him is a concert at the park. A concert at the park. Right, what should it be at? A concert or at the park? I am kind of thinking of maybe like at the park. A week later, you two sit at the beach pier, listen to the street performances as the sky turns from a soft pink to black. Will you be my girlfriend? Yes. You two bond over your shared taste in obscure video games or memes. Let's go for obscure video games. He likes Night in the Woods, The Beginner's Guide, Florence. The only question I have now is the wedding. As the weeks go on, you discover that he is endearingly awkward, sincere, and nurturing. You like how easily your conversation flows. A constant stream of stories, surprising vulnerability, and recommendation sharing. He may not have been your first best friend, but he is the most special one. Damn, this is hitting. Because here is the guy who notices the way you can't help yourself when you get excited, who holds you when you need it the most. You didn't realise that there was still romance in the world left for you. But here it is, big and glowing and full. Damn! God damn, this game is making me feel sad as hell. Ugh, having a solo dance party in your room. Baking every baked good you could possibly think of. Right, what would I do? I'd have a solo dance party on my own. Wow. The playlist. All throwback songs. The perfect choice for pretending you're the star in a music video. Damn, this is hitting hard. Damn it. Why are you gonna do this? Your friends don't even need to ask why you're smiling so much. It takes you to the lookout spot next to his suburban house, and you slow dance too. Hannah Hunt by Vampire Weekend, Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves. Why has the music just died down? Where's the music gone? Golden Hour. Baby, don't you know that you're my golden hour? The colour of my sky, you've set my world on fire, and I know everything's gonna be alright. And suddenly you understand why heartbreak and sorrow must happen. To have this joy shine so brightly, you see the neighbourhood lights reflect in his eyes, and you dare to take his hand. You are now 5 months into your relationship. June. I can't believe you're driving us 2 hours just to go stargazing. I officially won the boyfriend lottery. Wow, I like driving. Plus, it'll be nice with just us two. Can it? Oh. June, my sense of direction is kind of questionable and there's no signal, so I don't know if that's a good thing. We did pick a good long drive playlist. The lookout spot will be pretty. It's also in the middle of the woods. If a bear tries to eat us, you're fighting it, and I'm running for help. Glad to know you're committed to our safety. I am very committed. I am the one devising the plan in case a bear mauls us. I bet I'm a faster runner than you. I got it. I distract the bear by seducing it, and you can run into the bear and knock it over, then we both run away. The power of fear will motivate me to run faster. It's more on trying to choose the right answer. It really is. Like, I'm not the best at using the right words when it comes to a conversation with someone that I like. Like, that's the thing, you know, like, I either talk too much or talk too little. For some reason, like, I can never actually keep anyone interested into me. You know, I can never actually make a proper relationship at all. The last person I tried having a relationship with blocked me on literally everything. So, thank you for that, and yeah, it really hurt. It really did. Like, the only thing I was doing was just showing love and kindness. And he just blocks me on everything. And immediately, I just think there's something wrong with me. You know, I'm like, what did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? Was it my fault? Did I say something? Do I talk too much? I mean, like, when it comes to someone I like, I'm mainly one for always wanting to have a conversation with them every single day, always wanting to talk to them. But that's the thing. Some people just aren't who you expect them to be. And I've learnt that lesson now. And in my eyes, I've learnt that true love and love at first sight doesn't always exist. Doesn't always come true. But, you know, all my friends say, like my best friends say, and all my friends say that I'll eventually find the one. Eventually. But, you know, lockdown, it's just making all of that worse. You know, it's making me lose the motivation. And ever since, you know, the person that I tried having a relationship with blocked me, I just full on lost all motivation to want to even try again. So I deleted Timey XL. I deleted that. You know, TAIMI, the LGBT dating app thing. I deleted that. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that again. I'm not going to meet someone online again just for that to happen again. I'm not going to do it. At the time, I just wished that real life was simple. I just wish that love was simple. You know, like it is in TV. Love at first sight, true love. but none of that really exists. Half the time with me, it's through luck, and I don't have any of that. But the only times I am lucky is having the friends that I have to help me go through this. And that's what I'm happy for. I'm happy that I have the friends that I have. The best friends that I have. Honestly, the best friends that I have, that's love at first sight. The love that I have with my best friends and friends, I will always cherish forever. Oh. Yeah, so that's basically me in a nutshell when it comes to love. I'm not the best at it. I suck so much at love. I am the worst when it comes to making a proper relationship. Either having a boyfriend or having a girlfriend. I am the worst at it. I am the worst. I can never keep a relationship. Ever. But one day, I do wish I could. Let's carry on. So, I don't think the bear will be easily seduced. What? You're saying I'm not pretty enough for the bear? You're telling me, your own girlfriend, that she's uglier than a bear? That's not what I said. Yes, but that's what you meant. I tell you you're pretty all the time. Oh, I didn't know. What? You have a thing for bears. God damn it. See, this is me. Well, not me. This is how most people react to me, through just a random rubbish that I say. You have a thing for bears? No, I do not. That's what you think the bear won't like me. That's why you think the bear won't like me. Because you yourself want the bear. You're crazy. We should call this the bear dating simulator instead. That is not what's going to happen. I'm so glad that you're comfortable enough to share this with me. It's not true though. The first step to getting help for your bear problem is admitting you have one. Fine. If the bear comes, I'll attack and you run. I'm glad we could agree on the plan. I too am thrilled. I'm so glad I said that. I really am. That's I wish that I do wish that the choice of sentence was literally put up in front of my eyes. Like no one else could see them, so no one else could see those sentences. I just wish that those sentences were just put in front of my eyes, and I could choose which one to say. Choose which one sounds better. Choose which one that will save a friendship or relationship. Oh my god. I don't think I've been here since I was a kid. I don't realise how beautiful it is here. I'm so used to the city. Yeah, there's no one here. Let's set up the blanket and lay down. Continue. This is deep. Do you know any constellations? No, I wish I did. I always thought they were boring, so I made my own. What do you mean? I would create random shapes from the stars and then come up with my own backstory. Either a random one I thought of, or something from my life. Let's quickly do that now. Yeah, let's quickly do that now. Right. Trying to find one. Here we have, a almost type of semicircle shape. The backstory of this is basically my coming out. It's a semicircle. It's, you know, it's like not a full circle, it's half, 50-50. Okay. That's so wholesome. My mum said I was a kid of imagination. We could do that now. That's okay. It was a stupid idea. No, I want to. Here, let me start. Continue. Okay, watch. You are now stargazing with Miles. To form a constellation, click and drag between pairs of stars until all edges of the constellation are visible. To find more constellations, move the mouse to the edge of the screen to scroll right. Okay. There's right. Oh, come on. Okay, this is weird. I see white rabbit candy. I see Yakult. I see white rabbit candy. What's that? It's a Chinese milk candy. My parents used to buy it for my friends and me to eat when I was younger. A rabbit is on the package of each piece. Woo! Learn something new every day. I've never seen you eat one. It makes me think of my mum. Maybe it's time to change that. I'm down to try one. I haven't had one for years because of my mum. There's so many things I disregard because they remind me of her. But I don't want my relationship with her to change the things I love. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to mourn someone who isn't in your life anymore. You make her sound like she's dead. You know, there was this one time our Chinese school teacher was sick. So my mum was our substitute. Everyone loved her. She tells stories during class as she made learning Chinese entertaining. I was so proud. Everyone told me they wanted my mum back. Why do you think she changed so much? That's a complex question I'm still trying to figure out the answer to. Honestly, it's probably best that you don't know. Not to be harsh, but I don't think the answer's pretty. Knowing wouldn't change anything. She's probably going through her own issues or something. God has favourites, and I'm definitely not one of them. Aha! Ow! Damn it, the amount of times I've said that last night. I don't think that's how religion works. To be fair, None of us know God, if he's even out there. I think every religious person would disagree with you. Look, God, hear me out. You're really addressing God right now? Beg God, thank God. Thank God. I know we have our differences, but I gotta say, you gave me a pretty hot boyfriend. God, this game is making me so jealous right now. You did give me really shitty parents and a questionable fashion sense. Questionable fashion sense, I can relate to that. You know, with the questionable fashion sense. But you did well in the whole love life department. God, you have not done the love life department for me. Why? June. He can be kind of annoying sometimes, but God, please don't listen to her. And with that, I gotta say, amen. Amen to that. This game hates me. I swear to you. I see. I see a record. Why a record? I always had the dream to hang up record sleeves on my wall. Before I went through life trauma, I thought life's problems could be solved through listening to a good song. I wish I could believe that naive. Naive. I think that's how you say it, naive. You know, Naive, naive. Sounds like naive. Now, it just represents a person I can never be again. I don't think so. That part of you, the one that gets excited over everything, is the reason I wanted to be... It's the reason I wanted you to be my girlfriend. You're the one who constantly tells me to appreciate the beauty of the universe. Yeah, but I'm also the person where it's like, one small thing goes wrong and I'm cursing the universe. I never told you this, but the first time we talked over video chat, before we even started dating, my sisters already knew I liked you. Did you tell them? No, they could hear it in my voice. What could possibly be different about your voice? I sounded happy. You need to stop being so cute or I'm going to start appreciating the beauty of the universe again. I don't think you realize how much joy you have for being alive. Why? This is so cute. That's because life doesn't always feel so simple. Do you think I'm too... It's... Again, it's knowing what to say. Isn't life always complicated? That's why we must appreciate the rare simple moments. Fair enough, Miles, fair enough. The rare simple moments. I don't remember the last time it felt simple. Oh god, I do not remember. Actually, yes, I do remember the last time it felt simple. The last time life felt simple. Talking to friends on Discord. That's the most simplest life can get now. Talking to friends via Discord now. It's so simple, and it's talking to one of my mates, you know, Live Cheetah. I've done a few live streams with him. Talking with him is honestly, not to sound weird or anything, but I immediately just feel so in the zone, if you get what I mean. Like, I feel warm inside, you know, like, I feel you know, just like one of those people that say, yeah, I'm glad this has happened. You know, just talking to a best friend, you know, literally talking about anything, it feels so good. It really does. This is why you lot, you know, all of you that have problems of your own, don't keep them to yourselves. If they're hurting you inside, if these problems that you have are hurting you on a mental level, then please talk to a best friend. Talk to someone that you feel like you can open up to. That's what I do. That's what I did, and I still do it. Because it's the best thing in the world to talk to a best friend, or literally anyone that you love in your life, and you talk to them about the problems that you have, opening up about them. It feels so good, and I realize I've repeated myself at least about, I don't know, 5 times, but yeah, it feels so good. Making sure that none of it is piling up on you. Take some of the weight off your shoulders. Let some friends help. You have no idea how much it does help you. No idea. Talk to a best friend, talk to a friend, talk to anyone. It does feel good. It really does. Let's carry on. Remember when we went to karaoke? Are you talking about New Year's Eve? Yeah. Didn't life feel simple then? Despite everything that was happening in our lives? That night was one of the last moments I thought everything was going to be okay. When we were continuing down to the new year, I really thought I was going to put my past behind. I thought there's no way this year would be as bad, but here we are. Christ, these years have been awful. I'm not one to believe in miracles, but I want to. For you. I don't need a miracle, I just want a break. I was talking to my therapist about your situation, and she told me that you have to acknowledge that your worldview is influenced by your mum. Sometimes the negative self-talk isn't you, it's you mirroring your mum. Damn, wow, damn, that is deep. She usually is. Right, this. I see the pond at Boston Commons. I've never been there before. It's this super pretty park that's right next to downtown. I used to go there a lot when I lived there. I wish there was a spot like that where I lived. It was just playgrounds, which no one really wanted to hang out at. Although, fun fact, I had my first kiss at a playground. Well, what was so special about the Commons? I'd go at night when no one was there. There was a quiet, calming atmosphere when there wasn't anyone sitting at the benches, looking at the sunset reflecting in the pond. It just felt like home. Damn, this is deep. The night before we left for college, my friends and I went to the Commons. We stayed until 4 AM, talking about what we would be like in college. And we all promised to keep in touch with each other. Damn it! Keeping in, like... Have you ever done that with your friends from school and college, and then it turns out that you never actually carry on talking to each other? You know, the only time you actually talk to each other is if you both ended up, like, those friends ended up doing the same thing in future. That's the only time where you start talking to your friends again from school, that's the only time. Or if they're your best friends, then you're going to carry on talking to them every single day. Or, you know, you're going to talk to them whenever. You know, I still talk to one of my best friends from school, who I was like in primary school with all the way throughout, and then secondary all the way to year 11. Yeah, and then he went off to Blackburn College because he didn't do sixth form. And I'm talking to you and about you, Emonic Pro. That's a dead channel. Like that channel is so dead right now. It's dead. But then everything happened and I haven't talked to any of them in so long. I feel like they've all moved on with their lives. As I said, I'm never too late to reach out. They probably wonder where you are. Yeah, but I kind of ghosted them when I took my quarter off. I ghosted everyone. I'm sure they'd understand if you explain, but it wasn't like we naturally drifted apart. Yeah. But you never know if one day you can't say sorry. I was listening to this news story about this phone booth in Japan that doesn't work. A lot of Japanese people died in the 2011 earthquake, and people started going to this phone booth to talk to the dead. Anyway, someone put a microphone in there with permission, and NPR did this whole piece about the phone booth. I don't like to think about grief like that. Oh. Camera went off. I didn't notice it. I was listening to the recordings and it was painful to hear even as a bystander. But after that, I realised it's never too late to reconnect. The fragility of human life is terrifying. I guess you're right. I keep thinking I'll do it, but then I put it off. You need to give yourself the chance to be forgiven. There was this one recording of a guy talking to his mum. I started thinking about what will eventually happen one day, and we'll have all. You need to give yourself the chance to be forgiven. But does that mean I have to forgive myself first? Yeah. There are those times where you feel like maybe, you know, the only time for you to forgive others is to first try and forgive yourself. I see a camera. I was thinking, what if pictures could do more than just show you how something looked? Let's say you took a picture of a landscape, you could also smell the fresh air there. God, my English is terrible. Well, my English isn't terrible, it's the way I'm saying it, I guess. Grammar. You could feel the ground. You could basically feel like you were there. I feel like that is a recipe for disaster. That's just a bigger incentive for me to not leave my house. I feel like that is a recipe for disaster. Why? Looking at pictures of your exes, dead people, that's true. But I love the idea of being able to see parts of the world you'd never otherwise have the chance to. Photojournalism would be on a whole new level. People who are in long distance relationships would love this. Do you think you could do one? Yeah. I need to be optimistic about something in my life, and it's obviously not my career prospects. Seriously? What? It's better than having nothing. I think I could. I would have to have a date to look forward to that. I would see my partner. You know about your camera idea? I think it'd be interesting if we could do that with pictures of ourselves at different points of our lives. We could see how far we've come. Your therapist would love that. There are times when I'm sad where just a reminder that I was once happy is enough. She would, but I'm not sure I would. Why not? You're so much happier than you used to be. Yeah, but before that period, I was also happier. So, it would be this disappointment, that I let myself get so sad. But then some joy from seeing my improvement. That's the ebb and flow of life. Then I wish life would stop ebbing so much. If we could be... If we could put a barrier to be like, I'm only allowed to be this disappointed in myself, then that would be great. You have nothing to seriously be disappointed in yourself for. Oh, trust me, there's some deep-rooted regret with myself. Relatable. Very relatable. Do you think that's why we're dating? Because we both deal with things because we both deal with things way beyond our mental capacity? Yeah, probably. Oh, a triangle. No, this one. We'll get this one up here. This. Why are there so many? This has got to be a bridge. I see. And why are there so many of these? I see a volcano. My friend Catherine used to call me a volcano girl. Honestly, I can see that. She says it's because I have a fiery personality. That is a spot on description of you. I feel like that's the nice interpretation of obnoxious or loud. You call yourself annoying, but no one thinks that. It's just you. But then no one else can call me annoying. I protect myself from other people but hurt myself in the process. There's no way that repeating to yourself that you're annoying is good for you. Trust me, I know the feeling. I never said it was a good thing. If I talked about myself that way in front of you, you'd stop me immediately. Guess I just love to hate myself. Everyone has imperfect parts of themselves, but you love to dwell on them. That's because whenever I see cool girls who have their shit together, who have this effortless glow, I see them as versions of myself I could never be. If I'm constantly in this cycle of life, comparison, I never see myself as I am. I used to be like you. When I took time off school, I saw everyone advancing themselves into college. Making friends, being happy. Those all felt unattainable to me at the time. Once that thought loop becomes obsessive, you lose yourself. I don't have to stop thinking this way. This is probably how my mum is too. Except, I take it out on myself and she takes it out on me. You don't have to be like your mum. This whole thing is stupid. I feel dumb for being sad. I'm going to need a sad vibes playlist after this. I have exhausted that playlist at this point. When I was in high school, I used to listen to happy music when I was sad. I was that optimistic. But, Christ, yeah. But now I listen to sad music when I'm sad. And become more sad. Why do people do that to themselves? Now there's one more. One more. I think. This one. This is the last one. Please be the last one. A diamond. I see a okay, not a diamond, a sunrise. That would be a perfect constellation. It's specifically the sunrise of our second date. Really? Yeah. That's really wholesome. That date changed that date changed what I thought previously about love and relationships. I never thought I'd find someone who got me instantly. This game hates me. This game hates me. Right now, it hates me. It's making me feel so lonely inside. I'm so jealous. It's just a game character and I'm so jealous. That was legit me before I met you. I think something so inherent as loving it is something we didn't believe in. That was legit me before I met you. Men who have the personality of a wet piece of bread do not doubt their ability to find a partner. I doubt my ability, but here I was wondering for days on end if I would ever get a boyfriend. I don't know if you remember, but we were taking turns making assumptions about each other, and you were like, a lot of people may not notice it, but you're actually quite thoughtful. I didn't think that anyone noticed the effort I put in. You remember things I said months ago. When you hear a good song, you tell me it reminds you of me. Of course I think you're thoughtful. When you said that, it wasn't just a nice comment. I felt like it was seen. I just didn't want you to see. Damn it. I just didn't want to just see you. I wanted to see you as you are. I never really thought people cared enough to try. I barely made any friends my first year of college, and I basically lost all of them the next semester when I took time off school for my depression. I was stuck in my hometown while all of my high school friends were somewhere else for college, which basically just made it worse. That must have been difficult. You were taking care of yourself, which was the best thing you could have done. A lot of my friends didn't get it because they knew me as this happy person, and everyone moved on from me when I stopped putting in effort. It was barely better than the time I took off. I bet they didn't know what to say once they realized you changed. So then when I met you and you kept talking to me even though I was pretty awkward, I felt like I finally had someone. I didn't realize I had that impact on your life. I've tried to fit in a lot. I joined the school newspaper, I tried to talk to people in class, but I never felt like I belonged. They all just tolerated me. But you made an effort to see me for who I am. I kinda had this thing, it's called a crush on you. Well, you came into my life right when I needed it the most. It's funny you say that because I felt like meeting you was the universe's way of being like, here's something your way for the crap you've had. You know, and you want to deal with it in a good way. Good, happy, love way. When we first met, I figured you found something. I figured you found me annoying. I was way more preoccupied by thinking I was annoying you. We should have just been honest with each other. I was too much of a wuss with you, to be honest. Yeah, you really were. We all have our wuss moments. Sorry, I'll clarify. Many factors, including your wussness, contributed to your lack of communication. You're going to comfort me by saying you're a wuss too? Wuss is solidarity. I'm learning a lot, but also feeling very, 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 what's the word? Jealous. Wow, my camera's about to die already. This was such a deep game. It's very, very deep. Like, it really does put a perspective for yourself when looking at your own life. You know, like I said, I'm not the best at relationships. My relationship status is the worst. You know, but I am full on glad to have the friends that I have. And I love all of you for being my friends. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed already, please subscribe before my camera dies. And hit the like button to get notified whenever I make a new video. My socials will be down in the description. I've been George19, and that is me signing out. Bye!